I got this last little itty bitty bit of a cough left from my illness that took me down for 2 weeks. Not because I couldn't do things, but because I couldn't talk for 2 weeks. You can hear my voice is still a bit wonky, but, you know, we got what we got. So, anyways, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're doing a little bit of just chatting before we get into the Lethal Company attempt to actually do everything solo. So, with that, yeah, we're gonna get into something that I saw come up on my YouTube Shorts. Now, you guys are gonna find that I am a person that is very much a pro-safety type of person. I'm very much a person that is accountability. Pro-accountability. So I'm just a bit upset whenever I see things like this. So I just opened up Fox News because it was the first result whenever I searched this back up, because I watch all my YouTube Shorts on my phone. But my lord, this got under my skin so damn bad, because I have a daughter. I have a son. This situation would have my blood boiling no matter which side I was on it. So we're gonna get a quick watch of this video, and then we will. Come on, hurry it up. 4, 3. I should have done this beforehand. I'm horrible at this. Oh my gosh. So, 2-minute video, real quick. This is happening in Oklahoma, so you guys can be aware. In Oklahoma, teen Jesse Butler is being arrested.
Yeah.
Jess, it's Mom. Open the door. It's me.
And if you'll just have him step out, then.
Give me your wallet and phone and stuff. So, okay. Your what?
They're in the car.
Well, okay, it's fine. It's not locked or anything, is it? Okay. So, can you tell him what you just told me, or?
Yeah. So we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail. I told your mom that she can contact a bondsman, and you shouldn't be very long. But there just is a process for paperwork and stuff. But right now you do have to come with us, and I do have to put you in handcuffs. So turn around for me.
You have to put him in handcuffs?
Do you have to put him in handcuffs? Yes, bitch. He's being arrested. It doesn't say yet. I'm going to find out if it says anything in it. I saw a slightly trimmed down version of the video. But, like, can you tell that this parent has cleared every obstacle for this brat in his entire life? Or is it just me?
You know what it is. It's okay.
Do you have to handcuff him when you're arresting him? Yes. Yes, you stupid old bat.
I'll get you out.
I'll get you out. There's not a question of any wrongdoing.
Daddy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you, okay?
Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you.
Say your prayers.
Okay. So
Don't say your prayers. Don't say your prayers. If you are protecting this type of behavior, you're absolutely not a real Christian. Not at all.
I'm going to go right to the city of Stillwater jail, and if you'll just contact her, then she does this all the time. She knows what to do.
Yep.
Make sure
Okay.
she knows Stillwater Police Department, not a county.
Yeah.
Stillwater Police Department. On Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My prayer is that justice is actually served. That's my prayer.
Stillwater PD. Okay.
I'm talking about this right now because I want this to become a full thing. I want this to reverse. I want the whole thing to change and go back, because this is not an acceptable thing. You'll find out in just a minute. I've got everything pulled up because this is so unacceptable to me. Absolutely unacceptable.
Spread your feet for me.
Okay, so I don't think they're going to say what the charges are. So we're going to go back. We're just going to read the article. I read through this article to see if it had additional information that wasn't in the other one, or the other one that I read had information that's not in this one. They seem to have about the same information, so we're going to just read it really fast. A newly released body camera video shows the arrest of a teen accused of violent sexual assaults in a case now drawing backlash after he received no jail time under Oklahoma's youthful offender law. The teen, Jesse Butler, was 17 when he was arrested. He later pleaded no contest to multiple felony accounts, including attempted first-degree rape, sexual battery, and assault by strangulation. His 78-year sentence was fully suspended under the Youthful Offender Statute, allowing him to remain free if he meets court-ordered rehabilitation terms. Victims' families have publicly criticized the outcome. A mother of one of the victims told KOCO, referred to as Coco in future instances, the justice system failed her daughter. As a mom, I never thought I'd have to watch my daughter fight this kind of battle. One where she had to prove she was the victim over and over again, while the system made excuse after excuse for the person who hurt her. The newly released video shows Butler's seemingly calm arrest at a home in Stillwater. His mother was seen walking to the front door telling officers, "We're ready to tell our story too," before knocking and calling out to her son to open the door. In the video, officers informed Butler that there was a warrant for his arrest and that he would be taken to the Stillwater Police Department for processing. Butler, who appeared to be holding back tears, listened quietly as officers explained the purpose of their visit. "Yeah, so we're here. We're obviously going to place you under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. We are going to take you to jail. I do have to put you in handcuffs, so turn around for me," one officer said. "You have to put him in handcuffs?" Butler's mother asked. The officer continued and told the teen, "You shouldn't be there very long," adding, "There is just a process for paperwork and stuff." Butler's mother could be heard throughout the clip reassuring her son and mentioning family members and contacts already involved in his case. "I'll get you out," she says. "All right, stay silent. Rick knows about this. Candy's on this. Dad's on his way. We're coming to get you out, okay? Stay strong. Say your prayers." Jesse Butler's father, Mac Butler, is the former director of football operations at Oklahoma State University, located in Stillwater. The exchange remained calm throughout. Officers did not raise their voices, and Butler appeared cooperative as he was handcuffed and escorted out. One officer clarified that Butler was being taken to the Stillwater Police Department, not the county jail, to avoid confusion about his location. "Awful experience for a child," Butler's mom said as officers walked him to the police car. "Later, Jess. See you in a bit." The Stillwater Police Department said officers were first notified September 12, 2024, of incidents that reportedly took place earlier that year. A full investigation was initiated the following day that resulted in SPD submitting the case to the Payne County District Attorney's Office, where it was reviewed and charges were filed. The department said in a statement, "At the time, Butler was a student in Stillwater Public Schools. Court records obtained by COCO include several emotional victim impact statements describing lasting fear and trauma. You didn't just strangle me with your hands, you strangled my voice, my joy, my ability to feel safe in my own body," one victim wrote. A police affidavit, reviewed by Fox News, details brutal acts, including a girlfriend who said she was repeatedly raped and strangled if she refused, and a doctor warned she would have died in one instance if the strangulation lasted seconds longer. The Payne County District Attorney's Office has said the decision to handle the case under Oklahoma's youthful offender law was based on Butler being 17 at the time of the alleged offenses. The office emphasizes the statute allows the court to maintain supervision until the defendant's 19th birthday and gives him a chance for rehabilitation while holding him accountable. In its statement, the DA's office also wrote that the law does not erase the crimes or minimize their impact. Rep. Justin J.J. Humphrey, Republican from Oklahoma, called the ruling unacceptable and announced plans to petition for a grand jury review. "If that doesn't set you on fire, your wood's wet," Humphrey told Fox News Digital. "You know what I mean? You've got a bad deal. That sets me on fire." Court documents show Butler remains bound by a sentence issued August 25th, 2025, contingent on full compliance with a state-supervised rehabilitation plan. While Butler was sentenced to a total of 78 years, the sentence is suspended under Oklahoma's youthful offender program, meaning he will not serve prison time unless he violates the program's conditions. He remains under Office of Juvenile Affairs supervision until his 19th birthday, subject to counseling, therapy, more than 100 hours of community service, a curfew, no social media, daily check-ins, and weekly counseling, according to documents obtained by Fox News. If Butler fulfills the terms of the program and avoids further legal trouble, he can remain out of prison, though any violation could result in the full sentence being enforced. His next hearing is scheduled for December 8th in Payne County District Court. So, the DA of the county that Stillwater is in, I think it's Payne County, is using a youthful offenders legal precedent to basically waive any actual punishment so that he can avoid punishment for his crimes. His crimes totaled up 78 years. Police investigated and found evidence to bring to the DA. The DA then found that there was enough evidence in order to actually place a charge on him. Was there a date for when the charges were actually filed? First notified September 12th. Full investigation was conducted the following day, and they ended up submitting to Payne County District Attorney's Office. So it looks like late 2024, maybe in September, maybe October. So they did that in the end of 2024. He got arrested in 2025. I will say this. I will give the credit where the credit is due on this part. He did cooperate during the arrest. That's good. But this list of crimes, where is it? Where is it? Sorry. Where is it? There it is. First-degree rape, sexual battery, and assault by strangulation. Those are very serious on every single front. As a father to a daughter, if a boy did these things to my daughter, I would be furious. I would want him in prison. I don't care if he's 17. 17, you should have the idea of what's right and what's wrong, to the degree that you're not raping people. So, it's ridiculous to me that they elected to dismiss the charges because he was 17 when it happened, and he did it multiple times to multiple victims. I guess this one didn't quite have it. This was to two different ex-girlfriends of his, that he would just, if he wanted to have his way with them and they said no, he would just take it. And that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. As a father to a son, I wouldn't have a son if he acted this way. I would be done with that kid, because that's not how we treat women in our household. So, I highlighted, where was the father? So firstly, this is hilarious. Does not erase the crimes or minimize their impact. If you are a victim of rape, sexual assault, battery, attempted murder, any serious crime, and your attacker gets no punishment other than community service, it absolutely minimizes the impact. It tells that victim, you don't matter. What happened to you is not seen as a travesty to this court. It's seen as an absolutely unacceptable thing to people that have a conscience, to release that person and give them basically no punishment. Yeah, he's got to do 100 hours of community service and not touch social media and stuff like that. That's not an acceptable punishment for violating a woman's space, for violating her personal space, her private space, her domicile, her temple. That's just not acceptable. Now, here's my personal theory. Here's for what's happening here. My bet is that this is all related to sports bullshit. This is something that has ticked me off my entire life. Whenever I was in high school, our star quarterback, as well as several of his friends who were also on the football team, got 3 DUIs. 3 DUIs. His family and our school district worked together to get him off, basically, all of these DUIs. One of his crashes was in my neighborhood that I grew up in high school. For months, I saw where his truck hit the side of someone's driveway and damaged the shit out of it. For months, while it was getting repaired. And so this is why I think that this is actually happening. I think that the fact that his dad was the former director of football operations at Oklahoma State, a big old fat, we get tens of thousands or millions of dollars of revenue in a year, that fact allowed his dad to carry weight with the DA. DA is this Laura Austin Thomas, the district attorney for, where is it on the page? Payne County. It's all the way up in the top. She's the one that signed off on his deal to give him basically no punishment for raping 2 girls. And why I'm making this right now is because I'm putting this is getting clipped over to YouTube. I'm streaming it on Twitch so that if anyone sees this, they can help share it. Why? Because this is not an acceptable way. This is not a gentlemanly way to behave. This is unacceptable. A girl is entitled to her peace and her own privacy to her body. Period. Doesn't matter if you're dating, married, whatever. It's your own personal space. So with that, if you have any streamers, any YouTube personalities, anything that you watch, you follow, please share this. Move this up the line. Try to get it to anyone. It doesn't matter if you are left or right. This chick won the DA in her district as a Republican and is condemned by the Republican, was it the governor? No, a representative, a Republican representative. This is not a party thing. This is a that's disgusting and Laura needs to be fired from her job immediately thing. She is the DA of Payne County, which is where this occurred. If for some reason it's not actually her, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Payne County District Office, right there. So that is her, 100%. She needs to be fired. So take this, share it with the VTubers, share it with the YouTubers, share it with the drama people, share it with the politics people. I want to see Hassan and Asmongold alike calling for Oklahomans to call for her resignation. Do not dox her. Do not harass her, but call for her to resign. We do not want violence. We do not want things like that. We want her to resign. We want someone who will actually prosecute rape in Oklahoma. That's what we want. I don't want soft on crime DAs anywhere. When you're 17, you know better. It's one thing if it's a 14-year-old who should still know better, but it's one thing if it's a 14-year-old. 17 on the verge of 18, when he's now 19 and being arrested, he's under supervision until he's 19. So, timeout. Does that mean he's 18 right now, and he would be under supervision from them until he's 19? So that means that once he reaches his 19th birthday, which we will say is December 31st, 2026. We will say that because that is the latest it can be. Actually, no, it's going to be 11/4/2026. That's going to be the latest it can be. So we'll say that it's November 4th, 2026. That means the longest he will be under this supervision and this punishment is 1 year. 1 year with no social media. 1 year of counseling. 1 year of all these things for sexual assault on 2 girls is unacceptable. Share this. Pass it on. It's unacceptable. She needs to resign and be replaced immediately because I'm sorry. I'm going to just say this. But what is it with women DAs allowing criminals to get off easy? Like, why does that always seem to happen? I mean, it's not always women. Not always. Sometimes it's just, extremely far left DAs that want soft on crime things like cashless bail. But in this case, this is Oklahoma. This is a red state. This is a red county. This is a red city, probably. Like, this is as red as can get. She needs to resign, and it needs to be replaced with a DA that actually charges people for these atrocious crimes. So, share it up the line.